politics is going on. Then I am coming to another phase. You see, so long Jinnah was in Congress as the ambassador of Hindu-Muslim unity and criticizing the Khilafat movement and many of the political activities of Gandhi. Jinnah, remember Jinnah, though junior in age to Gandhi, but in politics in India is senior to Gandhi. He has acted in very senior positions in the Central Assembly and many positive contribution. Very articulated politician. In India, from the west we got Jinnah and from the east we got Chittaranjan Das. Very articulated politician. Very articulated. And these two persons were very successful in their own careers of practicing law. Gandhi was not. And Gandhi was very jealous against both Jinnah and Gandhi and C.R. Das. Gandhi was very afraid of. Gandhi took the help of British to establish himself as the leader in Congress. There is the set between the British and the Gandhi. And you see what, after being leader in the Congress, what Gandhi is doing. Gandhi, by setting a mechanism in the Congress, is not allowing any person to come to a higher position in Indian politics, in Congress, so that his authority, his dictatorial position in Congress is hampered. Remember, Tilak was such popular a nationalist, a all India figure. Tilak was never made the Congress president. Tilak was never made the Congress president. He died early in 1920. Remember, Jinnah was that time very articulated and very popular among Hindu Muslims, irrespective. He was never given that post of president of the Congress. And the fear was, if these persons get priority, his authority, his dictatorial position in Congress will be hampered. The same attitude in the Sonia, here in Mamata, all these things, dictatorial attitude. And you see how he betrayed, how Gandhi was successful in betraying Chittaranjan Das. Think of 1924 in Central Assembly, Delhi. There was 36 British nominated representatives, against which a dispensation, a front combination of independent representatives led by Jinnah, and from this side the Swarajya Dal representatives, of which leader is C.R. Das, Chittaranjan Das. In the Central Assembly, he has made Motilal Nehru to be leader there, and their combination strength is more than 60. That means inside the Central Assembly, if any law comes for being passed, if that is injurious for the health of the country, that will be defeated any time. And this joint venture of Jinnah and C.R. Das threatened British. That time there was a chance of again a second time. It came at the time 1920, 22, or provincial autonomy, when Lord Reading gave that chance, Gandhi refused to accept. On the ground that the Khilafat problem must be solved. When Reading told Khilafat is not under his jurisdiction, this is a question to be discussed by the British cabinet. Under my power, I can give you provincial autonomy. Gandhi refused to process the discussion. And again in 24, that opportunity came. And here Gandhi came with a secret compromise with Motilal Nehru, with a secret letter, secret compromise, that let Motilal sabotage the process of Shiar Das. In exchange, he will hand over the Congress step by step to the hand of Nehru. That is the beginning of the whole, and that is the mystery why no Congress leader was allowed to come to a peak. Think of Subhash Chandra Bose. First time he was selected in 1938. This was a situation compulsion for Gandhi to adopt him as the Congress president. But the second time, 1939, there was election. Subhash Chandra won, but under the backing of the British and Congress, his own mechanism, Gandhi's own mechanism, compelled Subhash Chandra to resign from the Congress, because presence of Subhash Chandra as a Congress president being elected, it is a challenge to the authority, dictatorial authority of Gandhi in the Congress. And it is also against the interest of the British. Here you see, and Gandhi is always trying no other leader to come to the top, so that the line of Nehru for power will be hampered. He wants to keep the throne, the way of Nehru, Jawaharlal Nehru, to throne unhampered, so that easily Nehru can be in future the topmost leader of the country, partitioned or undivided, whatever. The purpose of both British and Gandhi is to bring Nehru to the top, because that mechanism will satisfy the British interest in South Asia, even when they will go physically from this South Asia. This is the mechanism. And you see how I am coming. This is the mechanism. Then come, India is partitioned, Kashmir crisis. You see, then Mountbatten. You see how in 1947 August, that is the partition and transfer of power. August, September, October, there is Kashmir crisis. And see how Mountbatten, Edwina and Nehru is creating the Kashmir problem. How? See, Patel already has ordered the army to march forward. Then Manik Shah was at that time the director of the army operations. Army has marched to and the airlifted to Kashmir Valley. Half of the Kashmir is occupied by the Indian army. Suddenly, under the advice of Edwina and Mountbatten, without the discussion in the cabinet, Nehru sent letter to UNO requesting UNO to interfere in the issue. And the moment that letter came to, UNO started interfering. The Kashmir issue went out of the hands of Indian diplomacy and army. And that problem we are still now facing. Not only that, the Kashmir issue also a divisive issue. Kashmir issue, because on the other side, without Kashmir, the Kashmir dream was not being executed. Kashmir, K-A-S, Pakistan, P-A-K, the third letter is K. Kashmir, part and parcel in the dream of Pakistan. And they wanted Kashmir. And Mountbatten wanted to give one part of Kashmir to Pakistan. Nehru agreed to that because a undivided Kashmir inside India will solve the problem. Undivided India, total Kashmir inside India will solve the problem. British Mountbatten, they want to keep the problem living, keep the tussle between Pakistan and India continue for decades, so that the foreign forces, including British, can reap fruits from that tussle. And Kashmir problem is made permanent by the misdeed of Nehru. Plus, a communal tension build up permanently in the Indian subcontinent. Actually, Indo-Pak relations is practically a relation of hatred. Pakistan, the constitution of Pakistan is nothing but a Hindu hatred. Hindu hatred is in the DNA of the constitution of Pakistan. That is nourished by Nehru. A hatred. Here, then come to 1965 Indo-Pak war. Tashkent. You see, Tashkent, Indo-Pak, after Indo-Pak war, Shastriji went there. What happened? And initially, Pakistan, with its hundreds of Patton tanks given by America, thought they will win over India and conquer Delhi, because hoisting the national flag in the Red Fort was their dream. Now in 65, they thought they will be executed that. But in return, we surrounded their Karachi naval base and their land capital, Rawalpindi. Our army surrounded that. And at the Ayub Khan requested to big powers of the world to pressurize India to stop the war. That war was stopped. India declared ceasefire. Then Tashkent. We go at the end of the agreement, peace treaty in Tashkent. We got the dead body of Shastriji. And who poisoned Shastriji? A kitchen boy of the PM Shastriji. Remember, when the PM goes to outside country, his mini cabinet and mini kitchen goes with him. Mini cabinet and mini kitchen. And so suddenly Shastriji came to the post of Prime Minister. He had not the time to change the kitchen boys. Actually, kitchen boys was of Nehru time. And during Nehru time, the kitchen boys were chosen by Indira Gandhi. His kitchen was maintained by Indira Gandhi. And see, one of the kitchen boys poisoned Shastriji. And actually, this was a conspiracy between This poisoning is a result of conspiracy between, on this side, the Indira Gandhi and Ayub Khan, because the such a victory of Indian army when Shastriji was Prime Minister could not be digested neither by Indira Gandhi nor by Ayub Khan and nor by other big powers of the world. And this is how, and then Indira Gandhi came to power, and without any investigation, without arrest of that kitchen boy, without any inquiry on the issue, without any inquiry and statement from, without taking any statement from the doctor who was with Shastriji, his personal secretary, and all these persons were killed mysteriously on streets. You see, this is in their DNA. They will use divisive forces, appeasement, communal forces, even violence. This is the autocratic family, dictatorial family. Then I am coming to the 1972 Simla Agreement. How, when at the defeat in 71 December war, Pakistan lost East Pakistan, a vast land, a rich land of agriculture, natural resources. This was a big loss for Pakistan. This was the victory of the military and our diplomacy. Yes, there is a mystery man behind. But this victory could not be swallowed completely by Indira Gandhi. And this was a crushing blow to Pakistan also. At that time, what? We have in our prison cell 93,000 Pak soldiers who are all war criminals. Who has killed about 50 lakh Bengalis, Hindu, Muslims, raped lakhs in East Pakistan. They should have been tried as war criminal. And in Simla Agreement, what we did, we converted our military victory, our diplomatic victory, into a diplomatic defeat. Simla Agreement is our defeat. We converted our victory into defeat. Why Indira Gandhi did it? Indira Gandhi did it to give life to Pakistan. If Bhutto fails to take these 93,000 soldiers from Indian soil, if they are tried as war criminal, Bhutto, the Pakistan people will cut into pieces Bhutto. Pakistan will be in crisis. To help Pakistan to survive, Indira Gandhi did not do any war criminal trial. And he paid the salaries of months of their detention in our Indian prison cells, and with respect sent them back to Pakistan. And our 23,000 soldiers which were perishing in the Pakistan jails, Indira Gandhi did not negotiate. This is her diplomacy. This is her patriotism. And we never bargained. And we occupied not only the whole of Bangladesh, our army occupied many sectors in the western boundary. Easily we could not give it up. We could have bargained the POC today. POC is a creation of Nehru. POC is a gift of Nehru to Pakistan. Now again, Indira Gandhi did not bargain POC. In this crisis of Pakistan, Indira Gandhi helped Bhutto, helped Pakistan to give a longer life. Come, Simla Agreement, this is our Simla. Now in 78, think, Khalistan movement. Think of 1978, 77, after emergency, Indira Gandhi is defeated. In center, Janata government, Desai Prime Minister. And in Punjab, there is Janata Akali government. And a dictatorial mindset, Indira and his son Sanjay. But outside power, it is very difficult for them to take respiration. They cannot think of. The Nehru dynasty cannot think to stay out of power, as if they are fish out of water. And what they did, they wanted to disturb Janata government. They wanted to disturb, topple the Akali Janata government in Punjab. They emboldened Bhindarwale. Bhindarwala is their production. And Bhindarwale started Khalistan movement. Yes, Indira Gandhi and Sanjay Gandhi emboldened Bhindarwale. This is that. And UPA time you have seen Hindu terror, the term Hindu terror coined. Sonia Gandhi favorite Hindu terror. They created stories, Malegaon blasts, Bombay blasts, all is their UPA Sonia Gandhi's party's mechanism to defame Hindus, as if Hindus are terrorists. And this divisive politics and use of terrorist forces to grab power is in their DNA. Rahul today, Sonia, Bhadra has gone to Karnataka. They have campaigned there. They have appeased different sections, Muslims and doles, dreams and doles. They have got votes. They have, you see, after the victory, the declaration of the election results in some regions of Karnataka, Pak flags has flown on the air, Pak flags, and violences surrounding temples. You think after and violence, I have told in their DNA. Sonia has acquired this technique from Indira, how to use violence and appeasement and divisive politics. Indira got it from Nehru. After death of Rajiv Gandhi, Indira Gandhi became the Congress president, you remember. And to keep the way of his son Rahul to the throne of India, you want to keep the Congress platform clear, way clear. You see how the mysterious deaths of the young Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh in a helicopter crash, and senior Madhav Rao Scindia's death in accident, and senior pilot of Rajasthan, how the mysterious death and killings. Because they are the three regional, very bright politicians, prospective politicians in the Congress to rise. If they survive, they could have been a challenge to the Rahul Gandhi. That Sonia DNA will not tolerate. They are dictatorial. They are, and Sonia has got a Italian mafia blood. Mafia. And this I have told you how Congress in Gandhi, Nehru, Indira, Sonia, in their DNA, this politics is there. Across Hindustan. And one thing I tell you, in 1947, actually India, 3 parts was given to 3 persons. Pakistan to Jinnah, a power-hungry politician, Muslim. Hindustan was given to Nehru, a crypto-Muslims, actually a Muslim of of Mughal dynasty. Mughal dynasty. A covered camouflaged Muslim. And Kashmir was given to Abdullah, a Muslim, where we have lost Shyama Prasad Mukherjee. He was mysteriously, he was killed there. That way, and this MKG, when MKG was, and one information I read long back, a book on Gandhi. I saw there few passages regarding his time of birth, and that time when his father was in jail on charge of defalcation of the asset of a local ruler, a local king. He was the tahsildar of a local king. With some money defalcation on that charge, he was arrested and put on jail. At that time, his mother, biological mother, was in the custody of that king. And when his mother conceived this Gandhi, M.P. Gandhi, the father was not nearby. Most likely, the biological father of Gandhi is a Muslim. And that's why British is very intelligent. They have picked off families, and they knew their history, whom they will nourish, so that in future they will be leaders in the Indian soil to serve their interest. And all this dynasty from MKG to Sonia up to this line, the dictatorial, autocratic, very power loving, and with mafia character. Let me stop here now.